I think what's interesting here too, Chase, and just a reminder to our listeners. So Anywhere Remax and Keller Williams agreed to pay 83.5 million, 55 million, and 70 million respectively. Now, in addition, the brokerage firms also agreed to various policy changes, including provisions to no longer require agents to be members of the National Association of Realtors or to follow NAR's Code of Ethics or the MLS Handbook, as well as practical changes, including that the firm will require or encourage agents to make it clear to clients that commissions are negotiable and that agents will have the freedom to set or negotiate commissions as they see fit. Which, by the way, commissions have always been negotiable,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, there's concern around unintended consequences in a lot of ways, Bruce. Just the disruption of what was a pretty sophisticated and fluid and agreeable marketplace. And now to be throwing out the entire code of ethics simply around one issue that someone took with the way that, commissions are presented and or already negotiable. There's so much in that code of ethics that's really important to the way we do business and the integrity of the way we do business. Not having to submit to that or agree to that seems like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. By Vice President Harris, she said, for people all across our nation, a home represents financial security, the opportunity to build wealth and equity, and a foundation for a better future for themselves, their children, and future generations. And I think that's something that us in the industry, we all share, that kind of thought. But the first part regarding building wealth and equity would be, very specific to owning a home. And as we've shared on this podcast and reporting the news, as real estate professionals, we're always welcoming encouragement and, in this case, dollars toward the encouragement of people owning and being in homes.
Well, and I think specifically too, Chase, you break that 5.5 billion down as to where it's been spent. They list on the HUD website all of the states and territories it's available. So Alaska is going to receive 12.8 million. Idaho has received 22.9 million. Oregon 60.3 million. And Washington, of course, we care about those 4 states because that's where we live and work and operate. Washington's going to receive 90.2 million. So the Northwest certainly is seeing some of that money, which is a good thing, right? With the goal here to help increase housing. And particularly, we know our market is afflicted by high prices that has caused affordable housing to be a real challenge for a lot of people.
Bruce, to say that NAR is not in a great position to be raising their dues. Now, they might need the money given the settlement that they're working on over some of these cases. But, they've been experiencing some rough seas, if you will, Bruce, as an organization. And so it may be an opportunity, as now some of their members are contemplating whether they want to remain members or not. It may be a strategic move not to raise their dues for the next year until some of this stuff kind of settles out.
This does seem a little bit of a PR stunt on the part of NAR. I would agree with you. It's hard to justify increasing the dues when, like you said, a lot of the members don't see the value. And I tend to agree. I think it's really fascinating, Chase, because NAR has actually taken down their monthly numbers. You could go in and see a report each and every month of the membership numbers in each and every state. For some reason or other, they've disappeared off the website. So I'm sure that that's part of it because we are seeing numbers dip as people either get out of the business or get out of the association.